Hey, how's it going? John from Branson Cerakote here. I've gotten a few questions lately about setting the fan and the volume and what settings we use and everything on the Iwata in particular, because it's really the main ones that we use here in the shop. Just a quick overview of the knobs on here. The knob at the bottom is your air. The only time you're really going to mess with this is when you dial it all the way down and crack it just a 1/16 of a turn to do spatter. Other than that, leave it all the way open. One really common problem I get calls about is people are running into dry spray for no reason. 9 times out of 10, this knob is the culprit, because people with bigger hands, as they're spraying, they just slowly, incrementally start to close this air valve, and it ends up causing dry spray because you're not getting enough air to the mixture. Real quick side note, another problem with dry spray that you'll get is the little hole in the top of the cap. You always want to make sure when you're cleaning this that you check that before you're done, just to make sure this hasn't gotten plugged up. It's really common for it to, and if there's no air coming in through this hole, it doesn't have a chance to mix in the cup to, you know, kind of go out with your spray. So you'll get dry spray that way also. So the other two knobs are the only ones you're really going to adjust. The top knob is your cone width. It just controls how wide it goes. So this is really easy. It's either going to be all the way down to 0, and that's going to be so you can spritz inside of receivers and handguards and things like that. Or on ours, you turn it to 3, where the 3 is straight up and down, all the way back around to 3, and that's going to give you that nice wide fan you want for spraying regularly. Now, having said that, if you've got this set at 0 and then you get your volume set on your paper, when you dial this back out to 3 plus 3, your volume is going to be really light because now you're spraying with a bigger fan. So you're going to need to go back and adjust your volume each time you adjust the cone. Also, something you need to keep in mind is that these coatings are all different consistencies depending on whether it's a kind of a watery one like flat dark earth, or whether it's something really thick like a pink or one of the metallics. So you can't really on your volume say, well, I need to be at 4 plus 4 or whatever, because it's not going to be the same for each coating. So what we do is you set your cone where you need it, and then just go to the paper and just start tapping and looking. What you're looking for on your paper is not light where you see through it, and not so heavy that when that little blast, you just want to hit it once. When that blast hits, it starts to kind of layer up and become thick. You want in between, where you get a nice wet blob that almost instantly kind of soaks into the paper. That's what you're looking for when you're setting your volume. So hopefully that helps. It's just a real quick tips and tricks video. If you have any questions about the Iwata or even the cheap guns, I know a little bit about those, but mostly about the Iwata, just leave me a comment or hit me up with an email or a phone call, and I'd be happy to talk to you about that. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and check us out at BransonCerakote.com for your stencil needs. Have a great day.